Well, howdy there, folks. James, politicalfriar.com, coming at you again. I got one of my politics hats on, so we're going to talk about a politics topic. It comes from David Axelrod, the famed campaign manager for Barack Obama in 2008, who crafted that win. And it's really a pretty simple message. It's drop out, Joe. Joe Biden should not run for president in 2024. It'd be better if he didn't. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Some of them having to do with Joe Biden himself, and some of them just being circumstance. But the one thing that we know is that Joe Biden polls the worst against the likely Republican candidate, Donald Trump, of any Democrat that pollsters ask about. New York Times Siena poll came out yesterday showing that even Kamala Harris, who is not at all popular, was doing better in a hypothetical matchup against Donald Trump in the six key swing states, Michigan, Nevada, you know their names, that will decide the next presidential election. And so Joe Biden is fundamentally ridiculously unpopular. Why? Well, one reason why he's not popular is he has failed. He has failed to take credit for the things that he's done that were popular. If you go and look at similar polling numbers and you look at issues, well, Joe Biden's stance on issues tends to be pretty popular. Most people want to support Ukraine. Most people want to support Israel. Most people wanted the economic investments that he made. Most people think that abortion should be legal. Most people are on his side on the issues, and yet his approval rating is below 40%. How? Well, he can't communicate, apparently. And I guess not just apparently, but we can all see it. When he gets up on TV and he gives a speech, it's cringy. It's not that he's wrong, it's that he's old and not super trustworthy. See, the other thing about Joe Biden is he is the ultimate swamp monster. He has been in Washington for 50 years. When people say that he's corrupt, it sticks. It doesn't matter whether he's corrupt or not, because the perception is anybody who's been in politics at his level for as long as he is has been greatly enriched by that process. And it's true. Joe Biden is a millionaire, more than a millionaire. He's a multimillionaire. And he's a multimillionaire because of the positions he's had in politics. He wouldn't be a rich guy but for him being a senator. Now, it's not illegal to get rich based on being famous. That's fine. That's frankly what Donald Trump has been very good at is branding, getting rich based off of his name. But it is unsightly, and it's particularly unsightly when your son is getting rich based off of your name too. And that's not to say that Hunter Biden or the bribery scandals that the Republicans are looking into in the House have any merit. They probably don't. You figure that if there was a smoking gun, it'd be found by now. It's been years and years and years, and all of the investigative tools that are necessary to find that smoking gun have been used. And it is ugly. People believe that Joe Biden has benefited from being a politician, and they're right. So, Joe, you're not popular. It's partially not your fault in that the circumstances are what they are and people are feeling unhappy, and that's always bad for an incumbent. It is partially your fault because as good as things have been, you haven't taken credit, and that's on you, buddy. And it's partially not your fault because you're old and your profession has tainted you as the right person to stay president. So, David Axelrod's right. It's time to go ahead and let somebody else do this. Somebody younger and maybe somebody not living in Washington, D.C. Somebody like most of the presidential candidates that we've had over the last 50 years. Very few have been senators, and only one ever really successfully painted himself as an outsider despite being a senator, and that was your old buddy Barack Obama. You've got to go, Joe. Good work, but go. Anyway, it's just a thought. Let me know how wrong I am in the comments down below. Leave a message for me. I will respond to every comment made on this video. And hit that like button, subscribe. Most importantly, tell a friend. Anyway, appreciate it. Thanks.